Good morning. This is part 3 of An Idiot Fixes Things. This is the finale of the first episode, The Chainsaw Saga. We came up with this DeWalt cordless chainsaw as a solution to our problem. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm going to leave a link up in here, throw a card up here, so you can follow along with the saga. If this is your first time viewing, my name is John. I go by the DC Picker here on YouTube and Instagram. Go ahead and follow. The channel is primarily a reselling channel where I go and buy things and then I sell them later on in the secondhand market for an increased cost for a profit. That content has gotten a little stale for me over the last couple of years. So what we're doing here, and it does kind of tie into, my wife and I saved up a bunch of our eBay selling money and bought a house and bought a big piece of property. And this kind of dovetails nicely into it. This is the fruits of our labor. We bought a big piece of property out in the country, and you're coming along with us to do some of the trials and the tribulations. I'm not normally a hand channel. I just don't feel like moving the camera. I wasn't able to get to the steel dealership before they all ran out of the chainsaws that I wanted, so they had to specially order it. We had a tree fall down in one of the turnarounds in the driveway, so as an interim solution, we came up with this. This was a pre-Black Friday deal at Home Depot. It's normally like $179 or so, and this was on sale for $99. I also had a problem with this order. It wasn't available for pickup, and I had to wait around while they went and picked one out of the back and then brought it up. I really didn't complain at all, and they just decided to give me an extra 20% off. So shout out to Home Depot for taking care of their customers, even though I really didn't complain that much. This is a Dewalt 20-volt 12-inch mini pruning little chainsaw, cheapy guy. It's DCCS620B, and it's going to be good enough for right now. So this is what we're going to do now is we're going to get it unboxed, take it outside, maybe give it a little review. The reasoning behind me getting this is I'm already in this 20-volt XR or 20-volt battery system, and it just kind of made sense. And the fact that it was half off doesn't hurt anything. I'm sure, like I said, it's going to be good enough for us. So enough talking. Let's get this thing unboxed. Transwa. I don't. All right, here we go. So actually, pretty straightforward. Instruction manual. Some empty packaging here to protect the blade. Look at this little guy. This is like a little kitty. This is for the kids. Look at this cute little thing. It's like for kids. It's the kitty version. It's the kids' table version of chainsaws. This is awesome. First, it's got some gravity to it. I'll tell you that. It's definitely got some gravity to it. The chain is pretty sharp. Should be good enough. Seems relatively tight. Yeah, so anyway, it's got some gravity to it. It feels nice in the hands, nice rubberized grip. Got a thumb safety, so you're really gonna, you can't hit yourself in the leg with it because you have to intentionally, two-step trigger, if you will. Thumb in, then trigger. Otherwise, it ain't gonna go. Pretty nice, pretty smart. Let's see what we got on this side. Toolless chain tensioner. Loosen this up. Tighten, loosen. Pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and grab a battery. For optimal runtime, use 20-volt max, 4 amp hour, and higher. Well, I just happen to have a 4 amp here. Let's get some bar oil and take this thing outside. Yes. Yes. This is gonna be awesome. I kind of like it. It's cute and it's pocket sized. Sounds angry. It's full. My bad. Bar oil and I are not getting along very well this week. Now you see why I put the towel down. Listen, this is an idiot fixes for a reason. Oh boy, oh boy. This isn't exactly a tight, you know what we should do? Let's try to run it a little. Let's maintain trigger discipline. We're unloaded. We'll let this thing seep out for a minute. Let's go get some pants on, go outside, start cutting. What do you say? We made it down to the end of the turnaround where we had this this tree snap off in one of the last storms. Kind of doesn't bother, and now we have a problem. It's not that big of a deal. It doesn't impede vehicular traffic, but this is our fire pit area. You can kind of see the fire pit right there. And in the dark, when you would tend to have a fire pit, it's kind of hard to traverse this area. So we're going to use our sweet little 12-inch to try to chop this thing up, get it out of the way, throw it on the pile over there so we can burn it. So this is like pride comes before the fall, but I'm not tempting fate in any way. The whole chainsaw safety kit is on order with the big chainsaw from Steel. But I want you to know, especially all the safety Sallies that might have a little bit of a concern, I have sunglasses on and a NASCAR hat. So I'm pretty much impervious to anything that goes on out here. Jokes aside, I'm going to be careful. I'm going to take it slow and, you know, try not to hurt myself. I have read and heard that smaller chainsaws, you're more likely to get hurt with those because they're so small, they're so lightweight, you're treating it like almost like a machete. So I think all the moves I'm going to do are going to be more calculated, slow down, try it, test it, see how it goes, and then maybe get a little bit more comfortable with it. And sneak one more view of the X16s coming out of Andrews. So, all right, well, here we go. Not bad. Not bad. This is probably 7-8 inches in diameter. So it kind of chewed right through that. Not too bad. I didn't have ear pro on. I did take notice of that almost immediately, but it didn't seem like I really needed it. It's actually kind of quiet. So let's keep going. pretty nice. So what are my first impressions? This thing is pretty awesome. As you get more comfortable with it, I should say, you can see how one would consider this more dangerous because you're just winging it around. You're just waving it around, going through. Trigger discipline, I think that's why they put like the 2-step trigger on it where you got to depress the thumb because it's so light with the one-handed, you know, your natural inclination to kind of swing this thing one-handed because it's so light could potentially make you do something stupid. So what are my final thoughts? This thing is awesome. You should get one. For $100 to have the ease of use, it's almost like a pocket chainsaw, like a Swiss Army knife. Just, it's there, you grab it when you need it, but it's not gonna do everything. You know, you're not gonna skin a moose with a Swiss Army knife, but it's, you know, good enough to get you out of a pickle. Help, I'm in a pickle. Same thing goes for this Dewalt 20-volt, 12-inch chainsaw. Is it gonna take down trees? No, probably not. I mean, it probably could, but you wouldn't use that as its sole intent. But for cleanup, storm damage, quick little things, little like saplings and stuff that are around, it's gonna be hard to beat it. It's got legitimate power. Like I said, this log that I'm sitting on is probably 9 inches round, and it cut through it. It's not too much of a battery hog. I mean, you kind of saw what we did here. I don't know, 20 cuts or so, and I still have 2/3 of a battery left. For the price, $100. While it's on sale during Black Friday. I haven't been in the market, but I'm assuming that's one of those things where it goes on sale for all the major holidays, like the Memorial Day sale, and the Labor Day sale, and Black Friday, July 4th. I'm sure it goes on sale. Don't quote me on that. I have no idea. In conclusion of this first episode of An Idiot Fixes Things, thanks for sticking around for part 3. I would say while I failed at fixing the gas chainsaw, it pointed me in the right direction, you know, in order to remain positive. While I wasn't able to fix a $15 chainsaw, I had it in my head that I wanted to spend $100, and I spent $100 and actually got a working product, you know, with a warranty, and it's in a battery system that I'm already in. So overall, I think it's a success. I really don't have any complaints except for the fact that now I have to clean up a bunch of firewood. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate anyone watching this. Hit the like, subscribe, listen to my podcast, call your grandmother, tell her you're listening, have her listen too. Either way. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Keep sending them. What's up, buddy? Oh, hey, Jew. Daddy. Yeah? Oh, why is it outside? Okay, why don't you go outside too? But I don't have any clothes on. Yeah, you never have any clothes on. Daddy, this is your flashlight? Yes, it is. Thank you. Did you found this last? I didn't find it. I bought it at the store. At the store? What's the store? That one. I don't remember exactly which store that was, but I bought that at the store. Thanks for coming by. So, before we were so, not rudely interrupted, before we were interrupted, so again, we're not gonna get hurt. We're gonna try our best not to get hurt. The power of the NASCAR hat is gonna keep me safe. Got some F-16s coming over.